Yo, what is up, and welcome back to a new video. In this one, I thought it'd be funny to react to my old Roblox creepypasta videos from like a year to 3 years ago. Um, because I'm about to get started on the Blocks Watch video, because the game itself is done. I already pre-played the entire thing just to make sure everything works, and everything does work, so that video should come out by either today or tomorrow, hopefully today. But I thought, before I actually get to um, recording the Blocks Watch one, why not just look at my old Roblox creepypasta videos and see what's changed and why they were so bad? Because I already, when I was pulling them up on my browser, I had the first one open, and that was also a Discord ping from my end. Um, it played for like 2 seconds, and good lord, I have to warn you, the audio quality is dog. I'm gonna have to censor that word, but there's no other better way to put it. So without further ado, let's hop on and binge watch my cringe. Um, Leave a like if you enjoy this content. Subscribe if you're new. All that is optional. It's just get onto it. Good lord. Alright, so here we have Roblox Creepypasta Bloody Friend 1. And we're already off with a great intro. Let's just see where this goes. I'm gonna crank down this volume. Hold up. Alright. I'm so sorry. This was on my old laptop, so the quality is going to sound horrendous. In a couple minutes from now, I won't will, but I will wall. I wall meet up with Bloody Friend 1. Good lord. Oh my god. Why is my quality so bad? I know the PC, but dang. I thought it was better than that. Kind of. Oh my gosh. This was this was recorded 3 years ago, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. Also, why do I look like a nerd? Why did I make myself look like a middle high school nerd? Me just casually acting like he's my friend when that was just my alt account, which I probably still own. I just don't know the password for it. Probably sitting in one of my notepads. Check on DMs. Got a Discord ping. Man, dude, this was also at the time that I was using WeVideo and Clidio to edit the same video, and it ended up turning really bad. Do I suggest WeVideo? Hell no. Don't use WeVideo. The video editor I use is CapCut and is way better. Also, Clidio, it's good for some things, but I would not recommend straight up editing on it. I recommend CapCut. And hey, CapCut, if you want to sponsor me, go for it. I don't know the requirements for that, but I'm mainly saying this is a joke, so. Anyways. This is the best video I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. Text. He asks me if we can be friends like 30 seconds after we meet. Sus if you ask me. No, because trust me, I joined Flex Your Avatar Value on Roblox, and immediately I get like beggars on my head like after 30 seconds. And half the time I get like at least 5 friend requests in the first like 5 seconds. So, no, it's not weird. That was before I got a Dominus. Or any of the other expensive stuff. Bro, you can hear my keyboard in the background. You could at least put the text on like the bottom or the top of the screen instead of just putting it on the screen itself. Also, why am I typing kind of professionally? Like the caps and stuff. Also, I'm still lonely, so yeah, that's fun. This is like the one thing you should not do. If some weirdo comes up to you and says this type of stuff, especially in this kind of wording with smiley faces, it's weird. Don't join the game. Probably a hacker. Bro, why does this look like it's from a VHS documentary video? My god. Yeah, recently, back in 22. Okay, this is the creepy part. I also take a quick chip eating break. That is true, actually. In recording, these videos are scripted, by the way, if you couldn't tell already. But, like, during then, I actually did genuinely have a chip eating break. I, for some reason, just had a desire for chips. Yeah, so that happened. Why didn't I just cut this part out? Why did I have to put AFK on the screen? What is wrong with me? Bro, I literally look like... Am I wearing layered clothing? I think I'm wearing layered clothing. Oh god. I think I might... Oh, okay. Okay, I used to wear layered clothing. Huh. I forgot about that. What is that? I don't actually remember what that... Oh, I think that was a ragdoll skeleton that I just turned neon and then put red on it. Yeah, that's what that was. I actually remember doing that. Also, fun fact, that house is an abandoned house, free marble on the toolbox. Yeah, he likes his pentagrams. Also, you're gonna notice a little pattern in these. The audio is very delayed, so if you hear footsteps when none of us are moving, that is just the audio being buggy. So, yeah, sorry if that triggers anyone. It's a pentagram. What do you think it is? Oh yeah, I think I don't remember exactly how I did this, but I think what I did is I put a interaction part that when I touched it, it spawned a barrier, so that's why I can't go down anymore. So it's kind of like an interaction spawn thing. I should have done this like way faster because this was too slow. This was my poor attempt at trying to jump scare myself while controlling the alt account on my phone. This was very corny. Also, like directly in front of me and my alt is an invisible part um, that gave my alt that face, and the decal on that part is turned towards him. So, or it, or myself, whatever you call it. It's very confusing. So that's how that was made. Bro, just leave the game. I feel like I'm rusting myself. Okay, fun fact about this. This was not actually from Google. I had taken this photo, like, I think, like, it was, like, a few months before the recording, because my computer just decided to blue screen because it was, like, extremely laggy on something. And I took a photo. Don't know why I did, but I just did, and I was like, hey, I can use this to my advantage. So that was actually a real blue screen of death. That was not Google. If you ever see him in your server, leave the game. Or leave. The game might be cursed. Yeah, you ain't never gonna see him in game. Alright, this one is called Roblox Creepypasta Cursed Smile, so let's just get on with it. Also, I used to be a Bilbo for Treasure fan way back when. I grinded the hell out of this game, so yeah, fun. I don't know why I looked over there when the camera's right there, so okay, whatever. So my hand movements, that's just... Don't ask, I don't know. Also, I didn't put this here, by the way. This was not scripted. Like, I spawned in, and this was already there. So I don't know who built that, but I think they left the game or something before it could, like, despawn or something. I don't know. So, yeah, I didn't put that there. That was actually just naturally in the recording. That was not scripted. Then why are you building a bathroom in a boat game? This is the most epic tour I've ever seen. And in the creepy game we go. Trigger warnings. Sounds are extremely delayed in this one. So, if you hear footsteps when I am not walking, I am sorry. That is just how the video quality came out, and it sucks. I got a Discord ping. Hey, spooky guy showed up. Yay. What I feel like this is going to be a 20-minute long video of like 5-minute long videos. Because half the time I'm just yapping, pausing. Yeah, as you can probably tell by now, it is very delayed audio. And I am using jump scare parts, which they just kind of spawn things in. It was some like free model I got off of like an old YouTube video tutorial. Dude, how did it delay this bad? I actually don't know how it delayed that bad. Epic jump scare. Why is... Oh. Alright, this one is called Roblox Creepypasta Forbidden Bilbo for Treasure Portal. Never make this portal in Bilbo for Treasure. Yay. Also, I did make sure to go through the channel and check if any of these are actually copyrighted, which they aren't, so this music is copyright free, so I'm safe. That is kind of loud. Dang, this was recorded back in 2024. My epic avatar, yay. I don't even know if I'm still friends with that person or not. I don't even remember them. Also, sorry for pausing so much, but fun fact about this video. This portal, when I was building it in the video, that was like my first time actually building it because I didn't pre-plan this, so I basically just free-flowing the hell out of this building. And it ended up looking terrible. Oh, why is it so loud? Nice for me it is. Nice that I had the motivation to speed this part up. I should have just had it as like corners. This is the best building montage I've ever seen in my life. Not really, but whatever. But yeah, as I said, I free-flowed this, so this building is completely, like, just straight from my mind from then. I've listened to this song so many times. Also, this cave was a free model, just extremely modified. I will never build that portal ever again. Alright, this is Roblox Creepypasta, Guest 666. One of my relatively new videos. This was posted 2 months ago. Yeah, so definitely expect way better quality. That's for sure. Also, the reason I put my cursor in the corner of the screen is because I had a cut to my version of the game, because this is not actually the one made by Roblox. This is my own uploaded copy of the game, so I had to like join the actual Roblox uploaded one and then cut the video to me actually joining mine, so it looked like that one led to this one, so it looked more authentic, if that makes any sense. I might as well crank this volume up a tad bit. Never mind, it's already cranked up. I don't know why, but I like explosion physics, especially when everything just... yeah. Kaboom. I don't know, your aim is better than you give yourself credit for. And then you terribly missed that one. Me casually just getting Discord pings in the middle of recording. And this is when the fun starts. Context, that is actually a part that triggers a script to make fake chat messages. So, guest is not actually in the game. It's actually a script that makes fake chat messages. I would have made the, I tried to make the name red, but for some reason it kept bugging out and breaking, so I just decided to keep it white, because that's apparently the default that it likes, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, also, one of the songs on this video did get copyrighted, so I did have to remove it in editing, like, about a day or two later, so... if one of the parts in this video sound weird, that's why. The rotating thing of death when it does absolutely nothing. And that is about where the thumbnail was taken. Yeah, I straight up just took a screenshot when I could have just placed him somewhere on the map, took a screenshot there and done. Would have been beta. I mean, I might actually do that, to be honest. Yeah, I probably will. Make the thumbnail a little bit better, because the one right now kind of sucks. But yeah, there were a few interaction areas that spawned him in very specific areas when I touched specific parts. So like right here, I just touched one and he spawns right there. And how this script works is I have to look directly at him for him to actually despawn. So if you're wondering why I looked straight at him and I had to focus my cursor there, it's because of that. I had to look at him in order for him to actually despawn, because otherwise, nope. Though I should probably just added a timer for despawning, but whatever. My advanced self wanted to go full on and make my life complicated. But I added a few spawn areas just so I could get some glimpses, I guess. I was just kind of messing around. Oh yeah, funny. When I was actually working on these spawning systems, there was a bug I had to fix where if you were to touch one of these parts, it wouldn't just spawn him once. It would actually spawn him every single time you touched it, which got really annoying. But yeah, that was just a rig in server storage. So when I touched the part, it would just spawn him in a certain area facing my player. Me casually struggling to mute my microphone and sneeze and pause at the same time. Oh yeah, that's all. That's supposed to be armor, apparently. Yeah, that was my totally epic jump scare sound effect. Yeah, right about here where it sounds like a bunch of fans are blowing. This was not my PC fans. This was the audio thing that YouTube did for the copyrighted segment I had to remove. So bear with me. Good lord, it sounds so bad. As I'm being chased by the infamous Guest 666. As I approach the glowing red wall of demise. I don't know, you tell me you're the one who made this game. Also, there's a thing to my right behind me. It's a secret pathway, which I'm about to look at it. I went up here just to try to find it ominously. Basically, me trying to act like I didn't know it was already there when it was, well, obviously there. Also, I didn't put this there. This is actually in the original map. You can find it, so, yeah. The cake is a lie. Jumping in the wall was my excuse for figuring out it was a no collision wall. I know, it's very big brain. Clap for me in the comments. The reason I turned around was because I was expecting a jump scare, but for some reason it didn't spawn in. Probably because I put the prompt thing too far into the stairs, so I had to walk a little closer. Yeah. Epic jump scare. I told you to leave. Well, if y'all enjoyed my reaction to my very cringy old creepypasta videos, I guess leave a comment on your favorite part, I guess. I don't know. Maybe something I could have improved. And do not tell me what I can improve on the 3 to 2 year old videos, okay? Those ones are very outdated. I already know how to improve those by a lot. Blocks Watch has some stuff incoming, so be prepared for new features that I've never tried before. Um, but yeah, with that being said, peace out. Have a good day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you, and yeah, peace.